this is just an absolute blessing I get to do this sport, because I'd be doing this for nothing. These occasions aren't to be feared, in my opinion. They're to be enjoyed. So I'm enjoying every second of it. It's such a honor for anybody to speak about you in such a lovely way like that, because he didn't even mention my fight skills. He just spoke 10 minutes about me as a human being. And imagine your idol you've grown up watching is then talking about you like that. You know what I mean? It's so surreal.
This is Vanessa from talkSPORT MMA, and I'm here with Oban Elliott. How are you today? How's your preparations going in New York?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. Nice, clear skies. It's fresh, lovely. I've never been here before, so it's a cool holiday. Vanessa, nice to meet you.
I was listening to some of your past videos, and you were very excited to be in the MSG. That was a potential thing. How does
Mm.
it feel to finally be there, just like walk around the arena and kind of soak it up?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got off the plane yesterday, dropped my bags off, walked there from a hotel just to see it. I just wanted to see it. Um, yeah, it's how, yeah, I'm sure you had dreams as a little kid. A lot of them seem, I wanted to be Spider-Man as well. You know what I mean? A lot of them were quite unrealistic and quite out there, but fighting in MSG was one of them, and I made it come true. Or I'm gonna make it come true. So yeah, I'm very excited about it all. This is just an absolute blessing I get to do this sport, because I'd be doing this for nothing. I'd be doing this in leisure centres for nothing, for fun. But it's my living, So yeah, I'm very grateful.
Yeah, I definitely think you should definitely take some moments to like take it in. I think it was like Daniel Dubois who went up to like Wembley before his fight, and he was just like staring at the stadium, really absorbed,
Yeah.
and like don't let it skip you by type thing.
Yeah, don't let it skip you by, because the sport itself the game we're playing doesn't magically become any different just because we're fighting and he's boxing in Wembley, I'm fighting in Madison Square Garden. A footballer doesn't, a footballer's playing on a football pitch, the same football pitch you probably played on, you know, in the middle of nowhere. And then all of a sudden there's 90,000 people sat around. The game doesn't change. So these occasions aren't to be feared, in my opinion. They're to be enjoyed. So I'm enjoying every second of it.
And I know you're a huge WWE fan. I thought that was just brilliant.
Yeah,
I was like a huge WWE fan growing up as well. I used to think
nice.
the thing was real. I was obsessed. And then obviously it segued
Yeah,
into like actual fighting.
yeah.
Have you
That's what happened to me as well. That's exactly what happened to me. Is that when I realized there's a bit more to it than just like yeah, it's not. There's a script. That's when I fell in love with fighting as well. Yeah, we got that in common.
Do you find that, I mean, because obviously you need a personality in mixed martial arts anyway, or in boxing, because there's only so much like
Mm.
fighting skills are going to get you there. Do you feel that like kind of being a WWE fan has like helped you to develop your skills with press, with interviews, and just have a bit of fun with the whole thing?
Exactly right. Yeah, you couldn't have put it better. I couldn't have put it better myself. Yeah, I've kind of made myself become a character, and it's a authentic part of my personality. I've lived and breathed this sport for everything what it is, the media, the social media, the fighting, you know, the promo after the fight, the promos leading up. That's all part of the machine, and I, like you say, have fun with it. So it's so easy for me to just be myself with all of this, because I genuinely feel like my identity is this business we're in, the fight business. So it's easy for me to kind of be one of these characters. I feel anyway.
Is that like a good way to compartmentalize when you're not fighting as well, to sort of step away and be like, this is me as a fighter and as a character at work, and then this is me able to like step away, be grounded, and be the person I am day to day?
I don't really know if I ever can step away, to be honest. Um, it's weird. Yeah. Have you seen the Vince McMahon documentary where he become Mr. McMahon and Vince McMahon? You might not have seen it.
I did
Uh,
start watching some of it the other day, actually,
yeah,
complete it.
yeah. It's like actually genuinely kind of real. That is, you kind of um, it's just I'm myself. I guess when the fights are all done, I can just enjoy a bit of family time. But then when I sit there and I'm unwinding, everything leads back to this business. So I don't know if I ever switch off, to be honest.
You're going to be the Welsh gangster in WWE after
Mm.
this.
Exactly, exactly. And the Welsh Gangster rules the UFC in 2024.
Very good.
Damn right.
How did you get your name the
Damn
Welsh
right.
Gangster? I was like, I'm really curious.
Yeah, there's a certain things we can't say over the
Okay,
phone. So,
you earned the
but
strike.
yeah, yeah. And no one questions it, do they? They say that's the Welsh Gangster right there. So, yeah, yeah.
So, Chael Sonnen put up this really beautiful video of you this week. I don't know if you've seen it. And it was really super. Personally, I found it, what I found most moving about it was that he talked about how you reached out to him when you were up and coming.
Mm,
And you can really see that transition now of new generation. And something that was most touching that he talked about was who you surround yourself with. And he talked a lot about
mm,
the friends that traveled with you, and it's a real reflection of who you are as a person. And so I just wanted to know, like, if you wanted to expand a little bit on that. I know that you fight out of Shore MMA, and the
yeah.
obviously fought last week. Is he there with you now? And
He's not no. It kind of blew me away watching that, and it's weird how I've met him once. We've kept in touch. Like I was a 14-year-old kid watching him on the run up to the Anderson Silva rematch, and I was just nagging him, saying how much of a fan I am and that, and saying how one day I'm going to be in the UFC. I'll be there. I'll be there, coming behind you, And he said, "Good man, chase your dreams, pal." Got the screenshot, never forgot it. And yeah, as I've come up, he's kind of just and I saw that video on YouTube, and everything he kind of said in it is true, And as it's such a honor for anybody to speak about you in such a lovely way like that, because he didn't even mention my fight skills. He just spoke 10 minutes about me as a human being, and imagine your idol you've grown up watching is then talking about you like that. You know what I mean? It's so surreal. Um, and like the support I've got, I feel when he says like I stayed nice in the video, I've just stayed real with it. I'm no different to when I was in school. I'm exactly the same. But I went to school in England, so I've kept in touch with them. But the boys I was there with, uh, we made a pact. We're not to go to America. We're not to go to Vegas. We're not to go to New York until I fight there. And one of them broke it, but because he had a girlfriend that he's not even with anymore. Do you know what I mean? But
to say you
yeah,
got
just
married
like
in Vegas, and I was like, give him a pass.
yeah, nah, yeah, well, but no, we the other two kept it, so we kept the pack, and yeah, just it's and now I'm on this journey because everybody's known me for so long, and this is what it's always what I've been about. Um, they're I guess they're just happy to come along, like Chael said, it means the world for me to them to make this, the financial sacrifices to come and watch me and follow me around, and people have done it since my first ever fight, so it means the world to me, and look, we're just getting started with it all. It's a fun way to travel the world, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I know
So
you get
yeah,
paid to do it as well. I mean, like, thank you
yeah,
so much.
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I say thank you for coming, and they're like, no, thank you for giving us the holiday. What else are we gonna do? So yeah, it's an honor, and look, this is just crazy. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the American flag there, New York City, right in front of me. This is and I would close my eyes when I was a kid. I'd close them and I'd imagine what I'm looking at right now. I still do it now. I look at the corners of the rooms I'm in and I see seats. I look and see seats because that's just who I am. Like late at night, I'll be playing music and I'll be looking around my bedroom as if it's MSG. And then so that's when I walk out to these arenas. It's not a surprise to me. I've been here so many times in my mind. Now I'm just here to enjoy what is 1,000,000% destined for me. That's how I feel.
All right, well, okay, like, so let's say we get MSG out of the way. What's next on the bucket list then? Like, where do you want to fight next? If you like, what's in the bucket? What are you pulling out? And do you have an opponent?
Uh,
Where would it be?
um, the the Las Vegas Strip, like it would be the T-Mobile because I did the Apex. I got the feeder of Vegas, but I want to do the Las Vegas Strip, the T-Mobile. I'd have to do International Fight Week or something like that. I I can't think of really anywhere else. Of course, the Principality one day. I think I can make that happen. Genuinely, I can make that happen. And look, opponents. Who do I need to go and chase? Who do I need to go and chase? I'm chasing. I'm just chasing. I'm chasing greatness, not anybody else. So whoever. Look, Basil Hafez has got my full undivided attention, and he just gotta find out the hard way on Saturday. You know.
Yeah, Sean, you should never look past your opponent. What are you sort of expecting from the weekend then? Are you expecting any surprises? Are you training for anything specific?
No, I just think that he's a tough guy, but he's not tough enough. He's a big guy, but he's not big enough. He's the right guy in the right place, but he's just come here at the wrong time because he's got to fight me.
Fair play. And we did
Yeah.
hear today that you're going to be on that the London March 22nd card is going to be
Yeah,
on, which is
but
great.
yeah, of course, I would look at that. I mean, that's another big one. Like that Manchester card was unbelievable. So yeah, maybe that's next after this. Um, Honestly, I am just so grateful of the present right now. Um, I don't care. I could get hit by a bus on Sunday after this fight, and all this would be nonsense, wouldn't it? So I'm just enjoying where I am right now, honestly.
That's amazing. And do you have anything special planned for your walkout? I know you wanted to do like a little tribute to Hulk Hogan at the MSG. I mean, you don't have to share it, but you can give us like a little like nip.
Yeah, I've got something special planned. Yeah, yeah. So make sure you watch that. And I'm glad the position of the card I'm on because I feel like back home it'll be like 11:30 p.m. I'll be on. So everybody's going to get to see it. So it's like a main event in Europe. My fight's a main event in Europe. You know what I mean? And then obviously over this side of the world, my encore will take care of business. But yeah, that's the way I see it. My fight is just like a main event over in Europe. You know?
Well, this weekend is actually huge. Obviously, we have the Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul. Then you have Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano in the boxing. So that's on Friday. Then with
Yeah.
UFC Saturday, Jon Jones. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. How does it feel actually even being on the card, same card as Jon Jones, Stipe? And do you have a prediction for that fight?
Um. Well, look, I was 13 watching Jon Jones beat Shogun Rua for his first title, and now double my lifetime. So I've lived another 13 years after that, and I'm on the same card as him. That's just how can you even put that into words? I can't call it because a lot of people are writing Stipe off, and Stipe's an animal. He's a big, he is a big tough man, great man. So I can't wait to see that fight unfold. I know we've got the noise with the Aspinall fight and uh, this fight. I love this fight, and obviously Aspinall is as much of a heavyweight champion as Jones or Stipe will be after Saturday is announced. But I love this Stipe Jones fight. It's like a proper legacy fight, I think. Yeah,
Legend.
really cool. It's like legend, but it's like two eras coming together, like The Rock and Hogan when they fought, you know? So it's big. It's big.
And do you think that both of them will retire or one of them? Like, do you think if the loser retires? That's really mean. The
Yeah. I
the
think both of them could, yeah.
yeah.
But I hope they don't. That's not fair. That's not fair. You gotta do it. Just fight the man after Aspinall. This is like a number one contender fight to fight Aspinall, just as much as it's a heavyweight title fight, uh, where Aspinall fights the winner. It has to happen. It has to happen. It can't get like boxing where the two champions don't fight each other. Come on. So yeah, it'll happen. But I think the winner will fight Aspinall without a doubt.
Okay, also on the card, we got Chandler and Oliveira fighting second time. Do you have a prediction for this? I just like doing a few little fun ones.
Yeah, I think you can't call that fight. That last fight could have gone either way. You know, they both really hurt each other. Um, I don't want to pick a winner because I really like them both. But I guess I've met Chandler and shook his hand, so maybe let's go for Chandler for America, for America. Ha!
Well, you are there during election week, so
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah.
chaotic. And
Yeah.
I mean, do we think we ever see the return of Conor McGregor?
I don't. No, I kind of hope not at this point. I don't want him to come back and lose and look bad. You know, just you've done it, mate. You've done it. You're living the life that we all want to live. Don't worry about this. You've done this. It was 8 years ago today. I was in a house party up to no good, watching Conor McGregor beat Eddie Alvarez in this exact arena. You know, that was 8 years ago. That was like his last real win, you know? The one before after that was Cowboy, which was like such a quick fight. Yeah, like come on, leave it, innit? Am I right in saying that? Was that his last it was Alvarez, then it was Cowboy.
Yeah, Cowboy was. It was like, well, like within like 30 seconds or something, those
Yeah.
break his nose.
It's a long old time.
Long time ago. That was like just like pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Actually,
that was before,
like,
you know, I'm about to have my third fight in the UFC.
Yeah, wow.
Like, and what was I doing? The last time Conor McGregor won a fight, I was like 2-0. Was I 1-0? Something like that. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
It's kind of great that he came up through Cage Warriors, though. I do think that's really nice, kind of a similar.
Yeah.
So
amazing. Well, he legitimized Cage Warriors for everybody, I think.
Yeah, no, totally. And then I always like to know, as a fighter and as a person, what sort of legacy would you like to leave behind? You've inspired so many already.
Legacy. Oh, wow. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. To be honest, even if I inspired one person, that would be amazing. But the legacy I'd like to leave behind versus the legacy I'm probably gonna leave behind have kind of go hand in hand. It's just no, I just don't feel like anybody in the world should take no for an answer, and I'm living proof of it. And if you just keep kind of like a bit like Rocky's legacy, because that's how I feel genuinely now, hand on heart. It's we all go down as greats, don't we? Everybody who steps in that octagon goes down as a great, in my opinion. So I just want to be that guy that just never gave up. I guess that's probably what it's going to be, because I'm never ever going to give up. Nothing can stop me now. There's nothing that can stop me now. Nothing. Do you know what I mean? So how far are we going to go? I don't even know. I think this might surpass everything. We'll just have to wait and see. You know what I mean?
Well, that's beautiful. I mean, how long's a piece of string? So
exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's really nice. Thank you, Oban Elliott. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Good luck on the
And you.
I absolutely look forward to seeing it. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be exciting. And I'm so pleased that you're fighting in MSG, and I can't wait to see what you have in store.
Thank you so much. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a lot in store this Saturday. It's going to be big. It's going to be big.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.